Today I have a video packed full of projects and DIYs using the newest stuff I can find out at the Dollar Tree. You are going to love these. So many good things, including the new rub-on transfers that I just found out at my stores. I'll show you exactly how I use them. Tons of tips and tricks and hacks and DIYs that you're not going to want to miss. Give this video a big thumbs up, make sure you are subscribed, and let's go into crafting. Walking right on into the store, I found these little succulent garden holders. So they have these little prongs on them that you can stick little succulents down in. These are really cute. I thought it would be fun to make this look a little bit higher end and nicer by making it bigger. So I actually thought it would be a cool idea to remove the jute twine that come on it because they are like hanging individually and make this hang together. So it'll be like one bigger piece. It's going to look a lot better, taking up a bigger space on your wall than just hanging up these individual little signs. But the first thing I'm going to do is cover these with some elephant colored chalk paint, but I do kind of fold up the little springs or holders so I can really get the paint underneath them. I let these completely dry and then sanded down the edges for a distressed look, and then going to be attaching them with one single piece of nautical rope. I just made it long enough so that I would have enough space to hang it at the top and then tie little knots at the bottom. So to connect these, I'm just adding a ton of hot glue, trying to get them evenly spaced as possible, making sure they're staying pretty straight to each other, tying the little knot at the bottom. I cut the ends off and kind of ravel the rope at the end. You can fill this with any type of succulents. I love the fake succulents from Dollar Tree. They're so colorful and they have different designs, but this turned out even better than expected. In my recent Shop With Me video at Dollar Tree, I found these gorgeous like powder blue rub-on transfers and I was raving about them. So today I want to put them to good use. I picked up this little stool or planter stand from Target Dollar Spot. It was only $3. Now you could try to make this using Dollar Tree items. They have wooden circles. A lot of people take the little plungers, cut them up or dowel rods, and easily make this at home. But Target has some really good stuff out in the like Bullseye Playground or Dollar Spot, especially pieces like this that are already put together and very inexpensive. So for this, I thought originally I was going to cover the entire top, but since it wasn't going to be big enough, I just started with half of it and then I loved what it looked like. So I just stopped there. I'm using my little scraper tool to get this completely on there. I kind of rubbed down the edges, but I feel like this kind of matches the little like half dipped legs at the bottom being like half of it, and it gives it kind of like a cool modern look. So I love how this turned out. I put it on my counters with a faux plant and it looks gorgeous. I wanted to make some matching coasters for my kitchen that we can kind of pull anywhere throughout the house that we need them, but I thought it would be fun to use these wooden slices. So once again, Dollar Tree does sell little wooden circles that you could easily use. There's a million things at Dollar Tree that you could use for coasters, but I already had these were pre-made. All I did was kind of trace the coaster on this rub-on transfer paper and then put it right on the top. The only thing about this is that you want to seal it. So I am using a high like clear gloss 2X coverage. My favorite is the Rust-Oleum, but tried to mix these up a little bit. I covered some of them. I did half because I didn't want to open a new pack, but this looks like really intentional and I just love how it turned out. Okay, so I recently found this cute little wooden house photo frame. It has like the smallest little picture in the front that you could put in it, so I thought it would pair nicely with these stickers. So I love these stickers and they are the perfect size. I just like took the glass out and kind of played around with it and see which one that would fit best, but I wanted to turn this into a really cute little decor piece that I could put like in a tiered tray instead of trying to display photos on here. So I picked out my favorite ones. These do have like a little 3D pop-up and I didn't want that sticking up. I knew it would just kind of smash against the glass, so I ended up removing that very carefully, cutting these down to size and just inserting it in the frame. I felt like the top was a little bit plain, so I'm using some of these tiny little wooden hearts. I found these at Dollar Tree a couple of years ago. Attach that to the top, and then if you ever see me decorate up a house or a wooden house from Dollar Tree, I always have to add in the little chimney. So I cut down a piece of popsicle stick, and I think these are perfect. These are going to be so fun to display throughout the fall and winter months, especially like trading out the stickers and dressing them up for each season, but a really cute, fun new find. I was recently in Walmart and found this new like cutting board in the wood crafty section. It is $6. This is a great size. It is a gorgeous color wood. This had to come home with me. I wanted to share with you a really fun project you could make with this, but like always, you can definitely make this using Dollar Tree items. Dollar Tree has out tons of cutting boards right now with the little hole at the top. They come in a ton of different colors. I just would prefer to spend a little bit extra to get that gorgeous wood color because that's what matches my style. So for this, I am pairing it with a Dollar Tree candle holder, and then I'm using the strap off of one of these leather purses. So this is by the Juncture brand, and they have these out all the time. If you can't find it, Dollar Tree also sells leather ribbon sometimes, and then they also have out the new leather fabric that you can look for. But this worked perfect. I just tacked this down with hot glue, but what's really going to be holding it is this leather strap. I glued it down in place, and then using some thumbtacks for hardware, I'm going to actually hammer these down into the wood. So if you are using the plastic, just use a stronger adhesive if you're using the plastic cutting board. But got these down in place, hammered it down, and then I'm going to be putting some flowers in here. This is another piece that you could switch out the flowers. I could put some like fall leaves in here whenever it gets closer to fall. You could switch them out for Christmas, like some greenery. But I think this looks so cute and summery right now. I just cut down some greenery to put in the top. This greenery is all from the Dollar Tree. I tied a little piece of this jute ribbon for the handle, and you could either set this out on a counter or hang it up. Either way, it looks really cute. From Dollar Tree, I'm pairing 3 of these large metal mason jars with some of the brand new wood rub-on transfer. So if you saw my recent shop with me, I was so excited for this wood that it comes in the rub-on transfers. It is absolutely gorgeous. Let me know in the comments down below. Share some of your ideas on how you would use this, because so many things is rushing through my head. I cannot wait to use this, especially for fall and Christmas. But right now I wanted to pair it with like an everyday look. So I'm applying it to these jars. I did put a piece of paper behind it so it didn't like transfer to my table. And then I am using some of the white. They have this in white wood, and I'm using that for the middle jar. I'm going to hang these in a set of 3 and really dress them up. At first I thought I was going to leave the jute twine hangers attached, but I decided to take them out so I could paint the jar a different color. I don't want to add too many details to this or make it a complicated project, but I felt like it really needed dressed up. So I do paint the top with more of this elephant color, and it really gives it a lot of contrast. You can see where the lid is, and then I'm going to be adding some fabric and little decor to the front. These little clothespin tags are perfect for projects like this. They easily pop off of the clothespin if you want to use that, or I've clipped them to planters and love using them. So I just glued that to the front, and then I found this really fun like gray textured ribbon that I'm tying around the top, cutting it down, and then reattaching the jute twine hanger. I knew I had to add something into these labels, so I have these gorgeous white stickers. I just put 1, 2, 3 in them just to dress them up a little bit, but love how these turned out. I hung these from a shelf and they look so gorgeous, and once again just turned out better than I thought. You can actually cut shapes out of this wood like rub-on transfer material. So I ended up cutting out a heart and attaching it to one of these new wooden houses. And then I thought it would be cute to kind of make this look really kind of like not sloppy, but kind of like hand carved if it was carved in wood. So I just like very quickly cut out me and my husband's initials and put that at the bottom, and think this turns out adorable. But if you don't like the look of the sloppy letters, you can easily take any like plain letters that you don't love and put this down on top of the clear paper, cut it out, and then transfer it on something. Now, I didn't get this perfect, but you easily could have like just trimmed it up a little bit more. I put this down on a coaster, but this is a great way to spell out anything that you would like without having to use a cutting machine. So many ways that you could use this. I attached it to a jar to see how well that it attached to glass. It works really great for that, but definitely let me know how you would use it down below. If you want some more DIY ideas, I'll leave some videos right here for you to watch. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crafting. Bye.